What's up, everyone? It's Financial Guardian here. In a world where discussing money often involves saving diligently, making careful investments, and living within our means, a new idea emerges that challenges these norms. This innovative approach comes from Robert Kiyosaki, whose ideas defy conventional thinking about getting rich. The main idea may seem strange, getting rich with debt, but smartly. At first glance, this may appear contrary to common financial sense. However, delving deeper into this concept reveals that the true key to thriving may lie in a strategy that challenges traditional notions of getting rich through debt. Robert Kiyosaki is not suggesting that we should take on debt recklessly. On the contrary, he invites us to rethink the concept of debt and consider its use as an intelligent tool for building wealth. What he advocates is a better understanding of finances, distinguishing between good and bad debts, and exploring how to get rich strategically with debts. Entering this financial world with Robert Kiyosaki is not a common journey. It's a courageous exploration of an approach that challenges what is considered normal and promises new possibilities for those willing to question conventional beliefs. As we explore the concept of smart debts, we begin to see a scenario where indebtedness is not an obstacle but a tool for financial success. This journey is not easy and may face many criticisms. However, the idea of getting rich with debts, according to Robert Kiyosaki, presents an alternative to achieving financial freedom. Be prepared to question your ideas about money, explore a territory where financial caution blends with entrepreneurial courage. Stay until the end of this video, and you will comprehend the concept of getting rich through debts, paving the way for a deeper understanding of how to use these resources to achieve financial freedom. Let's go! Number 1. Smart debts. The concept of smart debts, according to Robert Kiyosaki, represents a turning point in traditional notions of indebtedness. The conventional view that all debts are harmful is challenged by Robert Kiyosaki, who proposes a fundamental distinction between good and bad debts. Good debts, according to his approach, are those with the power to generate income or increase asset value. They are considered strategic investments as they can drive financial growth over time. In contrast, bad debts are those that consume resources without offering a return or adding value. Thus, the author emphasizes that the crucial first step towards wealth through debts is the ability to identify and acquire those with the potential to boost asset growth. This approach challenges the conventional notion that all debts are harmful, advocating for a more refined and strategic mindset towards indebtedness, considering it not just as a burden but as a potentially powerful tool for wealth building. Number 2. Investing in income-generating assets. Investing in assets that generate money is crucial for financial success, according to Robert Kiyosaki's idea. He believes that getting rich is not just about accumulating things but making money work for you. In this context, things that generate money are assets, which can be tangible, like houses or parts of companies, or financial, like stocks. The strategy becomes more interesting when we consider the use of debts, which, if used carefully, can significantly boost investments. By intelligently borrowing money, investors can have more income-generating assets, diversifying what they own and increasing the amount of money coming in without actively exerting effort. This is a different idea from the traditional view that sees debts as problems, showing that they can be used as tools to create a constant source of money. This not only helps in having more things but also in achieving long-term financial independence. This way of thinking changes the relationship between things that generate money, debts, and wealth, transforming how people approach the challenge of building lasting wealth and getting rich with debts. Number 3. The virtuous cycle of well-planned debts. In Robert Kiyosaki's innovative view on getting rich with debts, he challenges the common notion that all debts are bad. Instead, he suggests a different idea: if you manage your debts strategically, you can open doors to money-making opportunities. This can lead to a significant increase in your wealth over time. In his approach, debts are not seen as problems but as tools that can help your money grow. The main idea is to choose the right debts, those with the potential to bring profits. The positive cycle occurs when these debts are used to make investments that generate income. This extra income can then be used to pay off debts and even make more investments. Robert Kiyosaki highlights how important it is to see debts not as something bad but as something that can help you achieve your financial goals. He emphasizes the importance of being careful and educated when dealing with debts to make the most of the benefits of this positive cycle of well-managed debts. The idea is to get rich with debts strategically, using them as instruments to boost wealth growth. Number 4. Making money with debts, myths and truths. Robert Kiyosaki vehemently challenges the widespread myth that getting rich with debts is an inherently dangerous strategy. For him, the key lies in the ability to use debts judiciously and intelligently. Contrary to the common belief that all debts are harmful, Robert Kiyosaki argues that it is possible to turn them into a powerful tool for wealth creation, provided they are taken on wisely and with a clear purpose. Instead of condemning all forms of indebtedness, Robert Kiyosaki highlights the fundamental importance of financial education. He believes that the lack of understanding of personal finance workings is the real danger, not debts themselves. Therefore, the pursuit of financial knowledge becomes crucial for those who wish to explore this unique approach to enrichment. The emphasis on careful debt selection is a key point in his philosophy. Robert Kiyosaki does not encourage taking on debts indiscriminately but strategically choosing those with the potential for significant returns in the future. He emphasizes that the difference between good and bad debts is crucial in this process, as well-used debts can be a catalyst for investments and opportunities that would otherwise be unattainable. It's important to note that, for Robert Kiyosaki, boldness and a long-term vision are essential. He challenges the conventional mindset that fears debts, encouraging a more proactive and entrepreneurial approach to money. Number 5. Unveiling the fear of debts. Often, the fear of debts becomes a challenging obstacle for those aiming for financial success and wealth. This deep concern often stems from common stories portraying debts as absolute villains capable of ruining finances and preventing people from getting rich. However, with his financial wisdom, Robert Kiyosaki suggests a radical shift in this thinking. He questions the idea that entirely avoiding strategic use of debts is the only sensible approach to getting rich, highlighting that by completely avoiding strategic use of debts, valuable opportunities for growth and investment may be lost. Robert Kiyosaki argues that the real issue is not debts themselves but the lack of understanding and mismanagement of them. He encourages people to view debts as potential tools to leverage their resources and expand their financial possibilities to get rich. According to him, the key is to learn to differentiate between debts that consume resources without return and those that can be used as leverage to generate more wealth. Rather than being seen as a burden to be avoided at all costs, Robert Kiyosaki suggests that debts should be understood as strategic instruments capable of propelling financial progress and providing ways to get rich. He believes that by educating oneself about the nuances of debts and adopting a careful approach to their selection and management, it is possible to build a solid and sustainable financial future. This shift in mindset, according to Robert Kiyosaki, not only demystifies the fear of debts but also opens doors to opportunities that can lead to true financial fulfillment and the achievement of the dream of getting rich with debts. Financial education is like a compass to guide people through the complexities of money. It's important to learn to differentiate between debts that help you get rich and those that are just expenses. Robert Kiyosaki's vision goes beyond the fear of debts, trying to show that it is possible to use debts to build wealth. The challenge is not only to learn how to use debts to get rich but also to have the courage to put it into practice. It requires changing the way of thinking, letting go of the fear of debt at any cost, and adopting a more strategic and entrepreneurial posture. Robert Kiyosaki's idea is not just a financial method, it's a life philosophy that questions the normal way of doing things and motivates people to control their own financial destiny. For him, getting rich with debts is not just about knowing how but also changing the way of thinking, having the courage to innovate, and a strategic vision of how debts can help achieve the desired financial independence. And so, I invite you to embark on this journey of financial discoveries and transformations with me, here on the Financial Guardian channel. Subscribe, activate notifications, and let's traverse together the path toward financial success. See you in the next video.